Auditing the Audience, chapter number 1, Avatar. What I'm going to teach you is that you have to be really specific about actually everything. Not only your target audience, but also in what you're offering. And you really need to map what it is that your audience, your specific audience, what they need from you. Okay, so you can adjust your offering or check if your offering, connects with their needs. Now, why is this important, you might ask? Well, if you're targeting an audience with the things you offer, but that audience is actually not in need of what you're offering, you're shooting off target. It sounds super obvious, but I still see this almost every day. But we're not going to shoot off target. So I took the classic communication formula and slightly changed it to one that works in our creative industries. And I need you to download the worksheet and to print it because you'll need it. And I'm going to explain to you how to use it. Okay? Now, the formula is actually a sentence with 3 blanks in it. And I'm going to tell you right now, if one of those 3 blanks is incorrect, you will shoot off target. This is actually a really important worksheet, a really important exercise, okay? And the sentences I make for specific audience to let them specific needs by/with offering them, your content, but be specific, okay? Now, the classic example to explain the communication formula is as following. Let's say you are a fitness guru, okay? And I would ask you, who do you help with your exercises, your fitness exercises? And the fitness guru is gonna tell me, I help people that wanna lose weight. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of vague. I mean, I get that. But who is actually your audience? Well, everyone that want to lose weight. No. And here is a thing. Nobody does something for the whole world. That's bogus. Really. What you're doing is made for a specific audience. And in some cases, some artists have a bigger or broader audience, maybe the more mainstream artists, and maybe if you're into hardcore metal, your audience could be more specific, probably, okay? But nobody does something for everyone, okay? So with this fitness guru, okay, I'm gonna talk to this fitness guru, and at one point he's telling me, I got a lot of stay-at-home moms. I go, oh, damn, stay-at-home moms or stay-at-home dads also works for me. So, okay, so the stay-at-home parents, huh? Okay, so that's your audience, okay? So that is way more specific, okay? And because it is more specific and it's a niche, your targeting and your whole communication can be pinpointed to that specific audience instead of being like talking in general, That doesn't speak, that doesn't resonate to those people, okay? Okay, so this fitness guru is doing his thing for the stay-at-home parents. Boom, specific audience, nice. Okay, and then I ask him, okay, cool. So you help stay-at-home parents. To let them do what? Losing weight. Okay, yeah, I get that again. But, what are the needs of those stay-at-home parents? Well, yeah, they want to lose weight. And then I'm like, no. Why do they want to lose weight? Why? What is the emotion behind it? Why do they want to lose weight? And maybe this fitness guru, he knows that, he gets a lot of feedback of these stay-at-home parents. And maybe the feedback could be, well, they're kind of insecure if their spouse thinks they're attractive enough. Aha, so that is a pain point. That is a need. Maybe feedback he gets is, some stay-at-home parents feel, guilty towards the children, towards the kids, because when at the playground, they can run for like 20 seconds and already out of breath, and they feel kind of guilty that they can't really play with their kids. What kind of parent am I, So those are the needs. That is actually what you're helping those parents with. Not just the losing weight. No. You help them by feeling more attractive again, and by, having more energy, more stamina to play with the kids. That is actually what you're helping them with. Okay, the fitness guru goes, okay, so I help stay-at-home parents by letting them feel more attractive again and having more energy by, and I'm asking him, like, what's your offer? What are you helping them with? What is it? I show them how to exercise. Nope. No, hell no. Your offering should be really specific as well, okay? It's not just, by showing them how to exercise. Nope. No. What you're gonna do is be specific in your offering, and maybe in this case, I'm asking him, like, what is it exactly that you're doing for these people? Well, I have, this 12-step exercising program to do from inside your home, because I know these stay-at-home parents, they don't have the time to go to the gym, so I created this for them. It's like, oh man, that's it. That's actually your offering, man. It's not just exercising. It's the fact that they can exercise, with the convenience to do it inside their home. They don't have to go to a gym. You know what, Noah? And also, I have these recipes, like to eat healthy, because I know they don't have the time to cook for like 2 hours in the kitchen. So, just easy but healthy recipes. Man, that is actually freaking perfect. So you're helping them by offering them a 12-step program, with exercises to do in the convenience, to do it inside of their home, and you give them multiple recipes each week, that you can have a healthy dinner within 30 minutes or something, okay? That is really specific. And I know this is super corny, coachy, guru-y, but it's a really good example to let you understand how this formula works. So in this case, he could say, like, okay, so I help stay-at-home parents to let them feel more attractive again and to let them feel more energized by giving them, 12-step programs with exercises to do from inside their home. Plus, I give them some recipes each week. Now, this is something you might have seen online because this is super coachy, okay? But now we're gonna translate this to one that works for the music industry, for creative industries, okay? So here we go. Let's say you release hip-hop music, or you're a hip-hop artist, okay? And you could say, I make/create for, or I make music, or I create YouTube videos, or whatever. In this case, I make my music for hip-hop fans. Nope. If you learned something from the example prior to this one, that doesn't work. Nope. That's too, in general. So you have to look at yourself, like, what kind of hip-hop do I make? What kind of, the subgenre inside of this broader music genre that I'm doing? And have a look at the people that are listening to the music. And often you are your own target audience, people. It's not that hard. I mean, you make this music because you love it. So your chances are really, really, really big that you listen to a lot of those artists as well. So you, in fact, are your own target audience. That's really nice in the music industry and the creative industries, because you are your own audience. And maybe if you make, let's say you make more of the 90s golden era hip hop, the real hip hop, So, and you're like, okay, so I got my lyrics are, more conscious, and, I got really great, rhyme schemes, that kind of stuff. So you could say, instead of I create for hip hop fans, you could say, I make music for the conscious and creative young professionals. Now that's totally different, right? So I make my music for the conscious and creative young professionals. Okay, that is a really specific audience. Now, the next one is kind of harder compared to coachy guru stuff, because with the stay-at-home parents, there was an obvious, or there was a really like a pain point. There was something that was really like bugging them. And in the creative industries, we're not solving the problem by releasing our music. But still, your listeners will have a need. Okay, they're listening to certain types of music because they have a feeling going on. If you're sad, you listen to certain types of music. Maybe on Friday, school's out, you're like, oh hell yeah, party mood going on. But there is something that you're kind of like, like helping, not really helping, but like helping, catering, giving them, and that's something you need to find out. And I do admit that's a bit harder than the normal coachy guru stuff. But maybe in this instance, so the people that those conscious and creative young professionals that listen to hip hop, okay, what do they want to hear? Like, what is the thing they really maybe miss in today's new school hip hop? And you could say, to let them rediscover the warmth and grooves of 90s style golden era hip hop. Well, that's super specific, but that's actually really awesome, okay? So instead of I make my music for conscious and creative young professionals to let them bounce on my beats, not really. I mean, of course, but not in the formula. So you could say I make my hip hop, I make my music for the conscious and creative young professionals, to let them rediscover the warmth and grooves of 90s style golden era hip hop. Boom. Super specific, okay? Now, there are already words in this sentence, the second blank, that are going to help you massively with your targeting. And that's why the formula is really great as well, okay? So, now the offering in the creative industries. Yeah, what are you offering? Well, I offer them fucking fat ass beats. Well, probably good for you, but let's be specific about your music, your content. So really have a look at your music and write it down. And maybe, if you're into the more golden era 90s style, maybe that New York sound, more the boom bap kind of sound, you could say, by what I'm offering is, like mixing the intelligent rhyme schemes and provocative lyrics over beats made of chopped up jazzy tunes. Okay, again, super specific, and again, words we can use in our targeting. Okay, so instead of I make my hip hop music for hip hop fans to let them bounce on the fat ass beats with my, by giving them hardcore joints, that's not really gonna work for your targeting. So, but if you'd say like I make my music for the conscious and creative young professionals, to let them rediscover that warmth and grooves of the 90s style golden era hip hop by mixing my intelligent rhyme schemes and provocative lyrics over beats made of chopped up jazzy tunes. Boom. Now that sounds like someone that's, has thought about it. Like, oh, damn, you know what you're doing, man. That's really awesome. And that's why it's so important, people. I'm really putting the emphasis on it, but, it's really important to be really specific. And again, already in this example, a lot of words we're going to use in the targeting. Another thing that's really nice about the formula is I call it the elevator pitch. When you meet important people or people, you feel like they could help your career, or maybe you want to, do a collab with them or whatever, instead of like what are you doing, man? Like, I rap, boom bap, oh damn, that's nice. Oh yeah. That's not really telling someone what you're actually doing. The only thing he knows now is that you're rapping. But with this sentence, he's like, oh, okay, damn. And like within 15 seconds, not even, he already knows a lot about you. So I call this the elevator pitch sometimes as well. And this will be beneficial for you, really. Okay? So again, download the worksheet, be specific, and good luck.